Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lindsay. Welcome to this day in the life video. It's currently Wednesday here for us that I'm filming this, but it will be Friday when you're watching it. The kids are all gone to school. I am just going to get started on a few things in the kitchen here. I'm going to make some chili for supper. I'm making it with some graham turkey. I am going to make some cornbread. I thought cornbread with chili sounded good. I need to look up a recipe for the cornbread because it's not something that I make very often at all, so I don't have a recipe. But that's my plan. I'm going to get some tidying up done. I have some laundry to get going. The kids have a short week of school this week. They have Friday off, so I'm hoping to take them to our local farm on Friday and maybe go and get some pumpkins and carve some pumpkins this weekend because Halloween will be coming up before we know it. Halloween is next Thursday, which is crazy that October is almost gone. But anyway, come along, spend some time with me. I'm actually going to get started on some dishes here. I'm kind of get my kitchen tidied up. I'm having a hard time finding some good lighting in this kitchen. I'm just still working on my morning coffee. I picked up a coffee after I dropped the kids off this morning. But I'm gonna get some dishes done, get my kitchen kind of tidied up so I can start with a clean slate. And I might run down and get my laundry started. And then I'm gonna get started on some chili for supper. It's another beautiful day out there. We've had such a beautiful weather this fall. We've had abnormally high temperatures, I would say, for this time of year. It's been, some days it's been like high teens, 17, 18, 19 degrees, which I find warm for October. I mean, I'm not complaining because it's so nice, but I do love my fall weather, like the sweater weather where you can kind of be cozy, but it's been so beautiful. But anyway, the weather's just been so pretty. I've been seeing so many blue jays around too, tons and tons of blue jays. Look at those pine needles. I don't know if my camera picks them up or not, but we lose so many pine needles. I scooped a bunch of them out of the pool over the weekend, and we have yet to get our net on there because it's a two-person job. But we get so many pine needles in the pool, it drives me absolutely crazy. Anyway, I have my sink filled up with some hot water. I'm going to get these dishes washed, and so then I can get started on my next task. This looks and smells so good already. I could just have this served over rice and just eat this just like this. But I put my graham turkey in here, and I chopped up an onion, some garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper, some yellow peppers, some orange pepper, some celery, some minced garlic. I think I said that already. It's smelling so good. The recipe calls for a quarter of a cup of green pepper. I didn't have that, but I had some other peppers in the fridge, so I thought I would sneak, or not sneak, but add some extra veggies in there. So I'm going to put this in my crock pot. I'm cooking this in my crock pot just so I can kind of set it and forget it. I also boiled some eggs because I didn't have breakfast yet, so they're just sitting in some cold water. I'm going to have some eggs and I think an English muffin after I get this going, but I'm going to transfer this here to my crock pot and then add everything else, and then we'll get started on our cornbread. Alright, to this I'm going to add 1 can of pasta sauce. I'll rinse that out, and in here I have 1 can of black beans and 1 can of kidney beans that I rinsed. I'm actually gonna add some chicken broth in here. I know that may seem odd, but I have some chicken broth in the fridge and I don't really have anything else that I'm gonna use it for, so I'm gonna throw that in here as well. I'm also gonna add some pasta sauce. All right, for spices, we're gonna add, it says half a teaspoon of sugar. I'm doubling all my spices, so it says a half a teaspoon of oregano. I'm doing a full teaspoon. A half a teaspoon of pepper. I might actually just do the half a teaspoon for that one. One teaspoon of salt. One and a half teaspoons of cumin. I'm generous with mine. And then mine says a quarter of a cup of chili powder. I'm not measuring the chili powder. It also calls for just a tiny little bit of cayenne pepper. Get all this mixed. It's not in the recipe, but I'm also going to add some garlic powder, even though I already added the minced garlic. All right, we're on to our cornmeal. Let's see if I can mix this up quickly. This recipe is just one that I'm getting from my phone. I think it's on like allrecipes.com. But it says to start with 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of cornmeal. This cornmeal has been in my freezer for a very long time. I'm hoping it's still good. I find it's one of those things that are hard to find in the grocery store. I found it once and I don't think I ever found it again. 2/3 of a cup of sugar. 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of salt. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of milk, a third of a cup of oil. I don't have oil, so I'm just going to melt some butter. 1 egg. This one I started to crack the other day and realized I didn't need it and stuck it back in the carton. I only have a tiny little bit of olive oil left. I guess I could have used coconut oil. I didn't measure my butter. I just melted some and called it good. I'm trying to do this quick because I know Ginger's going to have to go out and I want to get this in the oven. Okay, I added some cheese to mine, so it looks a bit of a mess because I tried to mix it in. Mine seems thicker than it's supposed to be, but maybe because my cornmeal was in the freezer and it was cold. I'm not really sure. Anyway, my oven is preheated to 400 degrees, and it says that this is going to bake for 20 to 25 minutes. And just like that, the dishes are all piled up again. I'm gonna get this mess tidied up here, but I'm gonna go take Ginger out, and then I'm gonna get some laundry started. I still didn't finish my coffee. I tend to work on a coffee for a long time. I just like to kind of enjoy it and sip it throughout the day. But anyway, I'm gonna get her out and get some laundry started and have some breakfast, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I want to thank Inteture for sponsoring today's video. When they reached out to me asking if I wanted to try their newest cordless stick vacuum, I was really excited because I do love the stick vacuums. The one that I am opening here is the Inteture BP20. As I was putting this vacuum cleaner together, it seems like really good quality, and I really like how light it is, and it was really easy to assemble. So I will use this vacuum as a secondary vacuum. I currently own a Dyson stick vacuum, which I love, but this is going to be a great secondary vacuum, and it also is about the 10th of a price of a Dyson. If you own one, you know how pricey they can be. So I was trying to show some different examples, different types of flooring that I use this on. I really like how you can just go between carpet and hardwood, or non-carpet floors, and you don't have to change the vacuum attachment. I really like how light this vacuum is, and the handle is adjustable, which is really convenient, so you can have it at, or not the handle, the stick part of the vacuum is adjustable, so you can have it at different heights depending on who's using it or what you're using it for. I really like how the vacuum has a light. It just makes the dust and the dirt a little bit more visible, and it just makes the cleaning just a little bit more satisfying. I really like how the vacuum cleaner can stand upright on its own. That's a really handy feature. So if you need to stop vacuuming, you can just stand it up. And here I'm showing how you can adjust the suction on it, so you can change it from low to medium or high depending on what you're vacuuming. I tried to find the dustiest place in my house that I could show this vacuum, and I pulled out Ben's bed, and look at all the dust that was behind there. And this vacuum just sucked it all up like nothing. Look how satisfying that is. So much dust and dirt back there. So overall, I'm really happy with this vacuum. I really enjoyed using it. The battery is also great. It has a runtime of 60 minutes, which is great, so you can do so much vacuuming without having to go and charge the battery. Inteture is offering my subscribers a 10% off of your order if you want to try a vacuum. I will leave all the details in the description box below. It's a little while later that I'm picking up my camera. The kids should be coming through the door any second here. It's 2:47. I just finished doing a bit of vacuuming and tidying up. I just switched my clothes over to the dryer. I was just checking on my chili. I'm actually going to a paint night this evening with my mom. I'm looking forward to that. I've never gone to one before, and I don't think she has either, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I assume we're going to paint like a Halloween type of thing, or maybe a fall themed painting. So I'm excited to do that. I'll have to show you guys my painting, see how it turns out. I came out here to check on my chili. It looks really good. Oh, it's looking good. It's smelling good. I just have that cooking on low for the last, like I said, there was 4 hours and some minutes left. So that's been in there for the last 4 hours. My cornbread turned out really good. As you can see, I already sampled a piece. I think next time I make it, I might put a little less sugar in it. It tastes really good though. The cheese is nice in it. So we're gonna have cornbread with our chili. I wanted to have supper all made so that, I mean, I'm not going to the paint night until 7 o'clock, but Audrey has her Embers group tonight. And so it's just nice to have everything done. I might even set the table and have that already, get the bowls out. I just finished washing, like, I think my 3rd load of dishes here today. We do have a dishwasher, but I usually hand wash most of the dishes through the day. I'll load the dishwasher a little bit, but I usually like to save room for all the big dishes so I don't have to wash like big pots and stuff after supper. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get the table set and that so that, oh, there's Jacob. So that I can spend some time outside with the kids since it's such a beautiful day. Hi.
Oh, hey.
How was your day?
Oh, hey.
You beat the others home?
Oh, yeah.
It's a race. Did you have a good day at school?
Yeah.
That's good.
In the morning, she wanted to go down.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, she gets scared to come down here. This is new for her. We don't often take Ginger in the backyard. Come on. You want to go and see the kids? Ginger, come on. You blend in with all the pine needles. What a great day for the trampoline. Ginger. Let me show them what it is. Ben's friend, she's from Vietnam, but she comes to live here for a few months out of the year, and then she goes back to Vietnam and then comes back. Anyway, she's back now, and she brought the kids these little ceramic animals, and they're like little whistles, and you blow into them, and they have a hole on the top, and you can kind of make that little trill sound with them. Oh, Jacob has his out. But every time she comes back from Vietnam, she always brings back the kids some little souvenir. Just super thoughtful. Yeah. Anyway, I showed them that they were outdoor toys, so this is the place to do it, but I won't torture you guys with it anymore.
Look at our truck. It's all hot.
Oh dear. Trying to show you guys some plates here before the kids plow through their supper here. We already had some spilling, and anyway, our cornbread, it's not looking as pretty now, and I just grated some cheese. Normally I would put out some sour cream as well, but I didn't have any. But this is how our chili's looking. This is my bowl, and I'm gonna have some cornbread. Dave didn't get home from work yet, and we can't wait for him tonight because Audrey has her Embers group, and okay, well, I hope you're gonna like it like that.
Yep, I will.
Anyway, we have to be out, so we didn't get to wait for Dave this evening, but the cornbread's really good. I haven't tried the chili yet, but is the chili good?
Delicious.
Ben's not a huge lover of chili, are you, Ben?
No.
Is it yummy, Emily? All right, well, I'm going to end this video here. We're heading out. Audrey's going to her Embers group, and I'm going to buy paint night with my mom. Ginger's getting wiry here. Anyway, I will leave all the information for the vacuum cleaner for Inteture in the description box below. If you want to check them out or get a vacuum for yourself, I will leave all the information in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon.
Bye.